and establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
What else she has in that arsenal and that toolkit to get past some of these great defenders that are sometimes going to be 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, slick pass.
Nelson Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
Against Samuelson, stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark, the feet underneath, Finlay working against your rule. What a move.
Power, she's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith.
Long rebound to the Fever. Oh, Finlay says, don't wait.
Caitlin Clark is doing exactly that, quietly rewriting the blueprint for what's possible in women's basketball. She's pulling up from the logo confidently, regularly, and knocking it down like it's nothing. This isn't just long-range shooting, this is gravity. She's bending the floor, drawing defenders out farther than they're used to, and opening lanes for everyone else. Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer.
Vegas getting in transition. Yeah, she says her team is not great in transition defense.
Well, Vegas puts pressure on every.
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark
Cut the other end.
The Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay. Stephanie White riding with Thomas here with 2 fouls as Clark gets inside and lays it in.
She might be one of the most elite passers in all of basketball right now, men's or women's. Her vision is ridiculous. She sees lanes before they open. She delivers pinpoint dimes off the dribble in transition or in traffic. Left hand, right hand, full court, bounce pass, no look. She's not forcing it, she's orchestrating. Watch her run a pick and roll. She manipulates the defense with her eyes, uses hesitation to freeze help defenders.
They've scored on 6 of their 8 possessions this quarter. Caitlin Clark to Smith.
Clark's game. The deep three is one, and the get-ahead pass is another. Oftentimes to see that DMV showing out. Clark at Wheeler, staring to the right side, knows who's there. Drop pass behind, could be the deepest shot we've seen.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down.
After a rough start. Clark, a little bit of daylight.
Has the ability to turn your own building against you. Griner has it come off. Clark with the pull. Boston with a nice rim run.
And then hits the roller in stride without even looking. She's also deceptively quick. Her handle is tight, controlled, and efficient. She doesn't waste motion. Just one crossover or hesitation move, and she's into the lane, reading the defense. If you collapse on her, she kicks it out to the corner. Stay back, floaters, mid-range, or she just steps back and buries another three. There's a calmness in how she plays, even under pressure.
3 minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits it! Has had 4 wide open looks from 3. They just haven't fallen for her. No whistle there. Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark up to the races, ahead for Wallace.
Perfect. Setting up aerial power. She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith.
She's having the best three-point shooting season of her career, but she can also bang in the paint.
Another assist.
Minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three!
Hits 70% from the floor in her senior year at Iowa and had been their leading scorer until Clark came around.
Late in the shot clock, down by 5, tight games, big arenas, she never looks rattled. In fact, she often looks like she's enjoying the moment. That edge, that swagger. It's not arrogance, it's confidence built from putting in the work and delivering night after night. Now look at the way she leads. She's constantly talking to teammates, pointing out defensive coverages, hyping them up after a big play. She celebrates their success like her own.
Finally missed one. Kennedy Carter had been 6 for 6 from the floor. Here's Clark. Finds the cutter. Boston inside for 2. Here's Clark. Working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. An and one. Clark looking ahead and finds Boston.
Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today.
Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Man, just poised. She knows the screen is coming. She waits.
And Adota trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three. Will dip inside and
Stay with that tempo. Maybe even tire the people out of it.
Clark working on Natisha Heidemann, who's just checked in. She's a good defender too. And Clark,
That's not just leadership, that's culture building. And when your best player sets that tone, everyone levels up. She's changing the perception of what women's basketball looks like. Kids are watching her pull up from deep and trying it themselves. Older fans are tuning in just to see what she'll do next. So whether it's a no-look pass that drops perfectly into a teammate's hands, a logo three that ignites the crowd,
They've scored on 6 of their 8 possessions this quarter. Caitlin Clark to Smith. So when Caitlin goes off the ball, typically she comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open.
Only rookie in the building trying to make her presence felt.
Oh boy. 67% from 3.
Clark on a step back, buries it.
Both made the last 2 games for JC, but she has been hot tonight.
Great job reading the defense. Her
Falls the 3, Smith keeps it alive. Clark with the shot clock fading, great look, and Smith lays it.
McKinley working it around here for the Fever. Good ball movement on this possession. Logo shot. Logo.
you're witnessing something rare. You're witnessing Caitlin Clark, a once-in-a-generation player who's not just, and that is Caitlin Clark. She's not waiting for the game to catch up to her. She's already steps ahead, rewriting what's possible every time she steps on the court.
In the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in tech?
And that's certainly what she does here, attacking. Marina Mabry moving her feet as best she can. That is a really good feel for when she should take a defender based on who it is. And that time going.
Defensive rebound. Caitlin Clark just wants to settle things down here for the moment. She gets the step on Cunningham. Clark gets to the.
Like running her off this Iverson cut. Into a ball screen.
Clark. Yes!
She's 4 for 4. 3 for 4 here in the second.
Clark leaning into Canada, just got it up on red.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo! Because what Caitlin Clark is doing. Thanks for watching. If you love greatness, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because with Caitlin Clark, every game feels like a new chapter in basketball history.